Hi there, thanks for tuning in. This is Elvira's here, helping you connect the dots between mind and body. And I will explain that in perhaps this video, but more in other videos, how important it is to realize that whatever goes on in the mind is expressed in the body. So my question to you is are you a buffalo? You will probably go like, what the? Here's the thing that I did some research and I discovered that buffaloes, when there is a huge storm, they run into the storm. And they do that because they know there's going to be an end to the storm. But by running into the storm, they minimize the pain, the suffering in the cold. They minimize the pain and the suffering. So I'm asking you, if you are a buffalo, that means that you accept the fact that you're grieving and you run in through the suffering, because most of anyone who's grieving is keeping the suffering like an anchor around your neck, a collar around your neck. You keep it here, the suffering. So you continue to painfully suffer, and that's not really necessary. Grieving, yes, please. And nobody can tell you how to grieve. Don't feel guilty if you're grieving more than the statistics say that you should grieve, or that you're grieving in the wrong way. Don't let anybody, any religion, any whatever tell you that you need to do it differently. You do it your way. This is your life. But the suffering is something that is not really necessary. It's with everything. You know, there is an event and you put the emotion on there, and that's perfect. But what kind of emotion is that? Is that the suffering emotion? Because usually suffering, when you suffer, you want to share that with the world. You want to get basically the attention of the world to comfort you. You don't have to do that way. You can simply tell whoever you want to tell, or ask whoever you want to ask for support, for just talking about your loved one. Would you mind listening to me for half an hour? I'm going to be crying a lot, but it hurts so much, and I just would like to have a soundboard. And ask the other person to be, just objective. Don't go with me into that state. Just let me if you feel that you can do that, do that. Have somebody just listen to you, and that's wonderful. If you don't want to do that, just grieve on your own, but be careful that you don't dip into that suffering. Make the suffering as short as possible. It always comes in the beginning, you suffer. But confine it, keep it to a minimum, because suffering, like any kind of pain where there is suffering, it's going to damage the body. Grief, no, it doesn't damage the body. Suffering, yes, because suffering shuts you down, shuts your organs down, shuts everything down. Suffering is also a lack of self-love. It's not extra loving yourself. No, it's not embracing how powerful, how magnificent you are, even in your pain of grieving. So ask yourself, am I a buffalo? Am I going through the pain, the suffering as short as possible? Or do I keep the suffering around me? My suggestion to you is Don't. Keep the suffering as short as possible. Stop the suffering. Don't stop the grieving. There are still moments for me after 5.5 years that I grieve over my husband. I do. When I'm alone or when I'm in company, something triggers me and I just have to turn away. And that's perfectly okay. And anybody who is around me, I don't have to apologize. I just simply say like, sorry guys, I just have like a memory of Larry. It triggered me for a moment. And they say like, hey, that's fine, go ahead. Anything I can do for you? You want a shoulder? You want a hug? You want an arm around you? And sometimes I say like, yeah, I would like that for a moment. And sometimes I go like, no, I'm fine. That's not because I'm so big and strong and fantastic. No. Every time, every moment of grief is different. And I do it my way, and I invite you to do it your way. Don't listen to anybody who tells you how to grieve. This is your life. This is your grief. I hope you like what I'm helping you with, because I just like you to get on through it as best as you can. The suffering, that is. Get over it. Get through the suffering. Keep the grieving. It can last for years, as long as you would like it to be. But the suffering, no, because it stops you dead in your tracks. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't want to say that, but it stops you from moving forward. Not necessary, because you are a wonderful woman and you're a capable woman, capable of creating a different life for yourself, like I did. I created a different life, and I'm happy. I am happy. Yes, the grief will always be there, but I'm happy. So if you like what I'm telling you here, what I'm helping you with, what I'm suggesting, press the like button, please. Press the subscribe button and share it with anybody you feel might benefit from this, because I'm here to help you create a wonderful life, and you can do that. I appreciate you listening. Till next time, be well.